Welcome back, everybody. We're going to take an opportunity this time to practice our movement skills, placing and breaking blocks, and doing a little building. We're going to do this in the Build a Moat world, which is under monthly build challenges. And you're going to scroll down until you see the Build a Moat world. We're going to go ahead and hop into that world now and build ourselves a moat and maybe even a bridge. Let's get going. Before we get started with our building, I wanted to take a second to review some of the features that are in the classroom menu for Minecraft Education Edition. This is always a good reminder because when students are building, sometimes you want them to be under certain conditions and in certain settings. So things like always day and perfect weather are super helpful so that it doesn't go dark on the students while they're building, or so that it doesn't start to rain. Rain and thunder and lightning can be pretty loud sometimes. It also makes the world fairly dark. So always day and perfect weather are great settings to review. Also, you can explore some of these other settings. You may or may not want to limit things like player damage or player versus player damage. And we'll review some of these other settings a little bit later in classroom mode as well. So here I am in front of our castle, and I need to build a moat around this castle. I'm gonna take some time now to build a moat that is probably 2 or 3 blocks wide, and then we will take it from there. All right, so here we are with my moat. I may have gotten a little carried away with adding some ledges to it, but we have no way of crossing this moat right now. So I need to build a bridge. And to do that, I am going to open up my inventory. So I press E to open up my item list for creative mode. And in here, you can see all of the items that I could use to build in Minecraft. So I'll take a second to review all of the tabs at the top with all of our options. The first tab is construction materials, things like doors, trapdoors, ladders, and most of our blocks are here. The second tab is equipment, things like armor and tools. The third tab is items. A lot of these are crafted items. Also, some of your materials, your minerals like gold and emeralds are in here as well. And then your nature blocks, which is where most of your wood is located. I'm going to go ahead and pull out some items that I think I might need to build a really cool bridge over top of my moat. All right, we're back, and you can see I built a nice little bridge. I've got some fences lining the sides. I've got some lamps to light it up, and it looks pretty nice. The last thing on my list is to fill this moat with water. You can see that there was some water already nearby, but obviously a moat isn't a moat if it's not full of water. So let's go ahead and grab some water. And to do this, I'm going to press E again, and I'm going to search for water bucket. And I'm going to drag, by holding my mouse button down, I'm going to drag the water bucket down into my hotbar so that I can access it from there. And then I'm going to go down to my moat, and I'm going to place the water right here on the edge of the moat. And I'm going to do that actually on all of the blocks along the edge here. And what you'll see is that as I start dropping the water along these block edges, the moat starts to fill up very slowly. And I actually have to do this on both sides of the water. So I'll be right back with a full moat. All right, there we have it. There is my moat. It is gorgeous. It is all around this castle with a bridge. This is a great lesson for you to use to practice your building skills. Why don't you give it a shot? build a moat and a bridge and practice your building skills now.